What's up, guys? This is what we got here today. Is going to be a GMC Sierra. Customer came in for smoke headlights. I tend not to smoke too dark, just depending on the customer. But as you can see here, I went ahead and started taping around the edges just to make sure I don't scratch the vehicle. And the first step is basically to sand it down completely, man. Just try to catch all the area. Don't miss a spot, because if you don't sand it, the paint's not going to stick, and the clear coat will start peeling faster than normal. So this is the first step, and as you can see, it's a tough layer. When it still looks pretty new, it's pretty hard to scuff up, man. So it takes a little bit, man, just to go ahead and get it nice and right. As you can see here, I went ahead and started masking. I cleaned it off with wax remover, so just to make sure it's a nice clean area, so I can go ahead and start painting. This layer right here, it was a very light layer. Basically, you can barely tell. And as you can see, I do it pretty light, and I try to get it as even as possible. It's kind of hard to get it perfect, but I'm saying for the most part, they've actually came out pretty well most of the times that I've done them. So this is probably the hardest part, because you have to hold it steady and make sure you don't squeeze too hard, because you can get it dark in one spot instantly. So you got to be very careful with this. And basically, I do one coat and then just kind of dry it off, try to touch up the edges, as you can see here. And that's pretty much it, honestly, on the paint. After this, I go ahead and start getting some clear coat ready, because as you can see, it's not really as dark, but that was the way the customer wanted. He still wanted it a little dark, so I went ahead and just mixed the clear coat with the paint. But I tend to do the paint first, just to make sure I can get it as dark as the customer wants it, because once you mix paint and clear coat, it's kind of hard to see how dark it's going to come out. So this way, I'm able to just leverage and make sure I get it the right tone that the customer was asking for. And here you go. I'll go ahead and start spraying it with the clear coat that I do use. And as you can see, it looks a little dark, but not dark enough to actually change the color of it. It actually still looks pretty clear. But you know, at the same time, the customer didn't want it too dark, just a light tint. And basically, these are the results. As you can see, it came out very well. This is the other side. Here's just the same thing, the clear coat. It's just a closer look. And like I said, man, it's not a hard process, but yeah, you got to kind of keep it as even as possible, and just as clean as possible as well. You know, even though we are doing it in the shop, we don't have a paint booth. I try to actually do it as clean as possible. I use filters and whatever, just to make it the best looking lights that it can be. And here's the masking. I'm just go ahead and just take it off. And basically, this is the final look, and that's what the customer wanted. This is it, just putting out, and that's what we came up with. You really can't notice it as much, but the customer was really happy with it. That's what you get here at Instaclear Headlight Restoration. You can call us, book your appointment online, or call me and I can book it online for you. So that's it, man. See y'all next time.